Hi everybody, and welcome to Corru Observer. Today, we are playing the hit, I don't know if it's a hit, the hit web-based sci-fi visual novel, exploration, maybe, game. Some people in my Discord, the Jester, first and second Jester, recommended this game to me. I don't know a lot of what it entails, but today we're going to be going through it and learning observing the Corru potentially, and everything that it has to offer. I'm not 100%, 1000% sure what exactly this game is, what it evolves into. I played through a little bit of the first section, so you're going to replay with me. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to observe. Ostensibly, we're going to observe the Corru. Very interesting sci-fi concepts here. I'm a huge fan of like 70s sci-fi, like Philip K. Dick, Ursula K. Le Guin. So yeah, should be fun, should be cool, should be observery, interlopey, a little bit saucy. I don't know. We'll see what it is. But yes, so we're in this. We have this door with 3 glowing balls, and we step in, and this guy in a blue robe says, "Hey buddy, welcome. Hey buddy, welcome." Honestly, wasn't sure if you'd show up for this one since it's such a small hall. Okay, so we've had bigger halls than this one. Lots of ocean wrecks being found these days. Anyway, I'll get everything started. Feel free to look everything over. The decoding machines flip on, casting their light over a spidery mess of wires. Oh, okay. Are we like a hacker or something of that repute? What is this? This is a find from the Obesk wreck, not far from New Zealand. So I wonder if Obesk is a ship type or if that's like an alien type. I know there are aliens. For sure, there are aliens in this world. I think this guy's human. I think I'm a human. The notes I got said that it was mostly melted, which is kind of weird. What is a ship melted? Anyway, the main piece here is that big one. A pedestal usually means important, but it's unmarked. Alex did a basic scan, said it looks kind of like a network node. We don't even really know if it'll accept a mind spike. Okay, so mind spike is what we use to connect to the things we're going to hack. We're a hacker of some repute, and we're going to hack this. I guess we're the mind spike guy. I guess it's a bit of a difficult profession, and so that's why they hired us. But if you're getting paid either way, so have at it. Okay. All right, let's sit down. I really love the little pixely, dotty art style that it has here. Full disclosure, warning if you have photosensitive epilepsy, maybe this game is not the best for you. But yeah, okay, the metal stool scrapes against the concrete, you sit. Alright. The seat is cold and uncomfortable. Light from your protective gear scatters into the pearlescent cysts. Okay, so these are called cysts. These like round objects that we mind spike into. You know the drill, mind spike on. Alright, activate mind spike and shot. Okay, this little thing is what we use to spike our mind into. It's so interesting that it's basically like a negative image. I really, really love the use of color in this game so far. Absolutely wonderful. I wonder what they even use to render sprites like these. Like, clearly that's a 3D model that's like rotating. Like, it looks 3D with how good it looks, but also, they kind of give me the vibe of like 2D sprites. I'm also getting a bit of a Hylix vibe. I wonder if it's from a similar creator. I don't know if you've ever played Hylix, but it's fucking weird. I love it. Okay, let's see what this thing is. Okay, right click. Alright, dendritic cyst. Let's examine. Corrucyst entity. Function signature. Container. No connective tissue exposed. The notes I got say that there were apparently a ton of the dendritic ones on the ship, all sorts of sizes, but most were too heavy to retrieve, so we just got this small one. Okay, interesting. Additional act enabled, act touch. The dendritic cyst has a rigid outer shell. It's unlikely that there's any way to connect to it. Wonder if that's something we could do later on in the episode. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. I can spike in. I can penetrate anything. I'm not gonna carry that joke any further. The dendritic cyst is surprisingly heavy. Turning it in your hand produces a cascade of metallic clinking noises from within. Ooh, I love it. I love the evocative flavor of this alien metal, this alien technology. When you set it back down, its tendrils find an orientation to support itself on the table. Ooh. So these are alive. So living metal, and also like living metal that can contain sort of like computer thought forms within them. So like they're basically like metallic living sculptures of metal that can like, I don't know. I don't even know. But they contain thought forms. That's the important part. These are like sort of like purely neural biological life forms within metal, which is such a insane, amazing concept. I'm kind of in love with it. I don't know. Okay, let's examine this. What is this? Fractaline cyst. Okay. Corrucyst. Okay, so Corru is the metal, like the material here. So Corrucystic entity, function signature damage, no connective tissue exposed. We can connect to it. Nobody knows what this one is. Pretty sure it's dead. And they can die, so they're biological entities. I wonder how they even evolved. Okay, let's touch it. I love touching the cysts. The fractaline cyst outer shell is slimy and has some yield. If you squeeze it enough, it'll probably turn to sludge. Best leave this one alone. Alright, look at the column here. Examine. Function signature maintaining Corrucyst, no connective tissue exposed. Nothing more to do with that. And so we'll examine the Corrucyst. Corrucystic entity, no function signature, connective membrane exposed. So this is the mystery piece. It's in bizarrely good condition considering it was at the bottom of the ocean for however long it's been since, you know, it was melted, which is interesting. So I wonder if whoever owned this was the target of some sort of attack. Maybe it was like an assassination. I don't know. No clue what it is, aside from some similar internal structure and networks as we've found before. I do wonder if we're talking like a spaceship that crashed into the ocean, or if we're talking a ship, like on the water ship. I don't know. Because if it's on the water ship, that implies that these aliens kind of have, I don't know, contact with humanity in a meaningful way. Okay, touch. The cyst has a solid outer shell. A few circular points near the top are less firm than the rest. Okay. In your experience, these are usually connecting points. You can definitely scan this point more thoroughly. Okay, let's do that. Depth scan? Alright. That's the scan noise. Okay, connection enabled, valid nerve point. Okay. They have nerves. That's... Ugh. Okay. Valid connection point. Okay, act. Attempt connection. Alright. Okay. This is where we... Signature mind spike. Bonk. That looks like it broke it. That looks like it broke it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Big warning. Photosensitive epilepsy. Ooh. The music kicks in. I love the various layers of pixel, like, static. It's wonderful. Okay, so something went wrong. I don't think that this is how it's supposed to go. Okay. Are we dead? I seem dead. Well, this is my afterlife now. Christ. Are you okay? That was some insane activity just now. I haven't seen that before. I don't think you're even supposed to connect to this one. Attention. Renderable output. Okay, let's render it. Executing render. Ooh, we're getting wavy. Wavies. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one has any front end. It could just be a component. Okay, so this is part of a larger server network. Let's just call it quits if you don't find anything. Anyway, I'll be right back. They're ordering food in the other room. Alright, I want some food. I could really use some Wingstop fries right now. Really use some Wingstop fries. I wonder if the aliens like Wingstop fries. Ooh, a secret component. Okay, let's examine it. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Incomplete thought form, signature illegible. Illegible? Signature, ooh. Incoherence detected. Are we the incoherence or are they? Fragmented entity. Advisory examination. Oh, sentry. Great. Can I read that one? Hello? Hello, friend. No signature detected. Please identify. Additionally, fuel reserves are low. Feeding is advised. Okay, so he thinks that we're kind of like the owner? Like, or is this like a pet? Is this a pet? I don't know. I'm here to help. I thought it was like a network. Do you feed your networks wherever this alien is? That is not identification. And help? Why would I need... I mean, you need food. That's help. Knock, knock, knock. Sentry. That's what help is. Now, something is wrong. I am so hungry. What's your purpose, Sentry? Authorization. Obviously. Okay, no need to be rude. I think... Okay, obviously you think. Alright, idiot. But something is missing. And we should not be able to talk. Ha 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 ha. This feels so strange. Okay, who's authorized? If we're not authorized. There are only a few signatures, and we don't have a signature. Maybe only aliens have signatures that they can identify? There are only a few signatures that are permitted to connect to this cyst. Surely you know their holders. How else are you accessing this right now? We could be their enemies, for all you know. Maybe you should talk to... No, you are not authorized to know that. Okay. Forget I said anything. This is probably the most incompetent Sentry I've ever seen. I've seen a few Corrucystic sentries in my day. Why is this so hard right now? And I love the eye. It used to be following, but now it's staring straight into my soul. Okay, what about this purpose? Like, is it a network? What is it? I said you are not authorized. Are you not listening, idiot? Sorry, I'm not sure where this aggression is coming from. It seems pretty warranted if this is some high-tech, or maybe it's low-tech, I don't know. Okay, sorry. The squeak in my chair sounded like somebody calling for me. It is so hard to think. Okay, so they're starving. They're in a state of acute starvation. I played through this area before. All right, do you have any fuel? Again, I love the world building. Like, the idea that these machines need to be maintained by feeding them is... I could just sink my hands into it like foam. Okay, maybe if you let me through, we can work something out. I can help you. What? I explicitly cannot let you through without a proper signature. Even if I want to. The cyst is inherently incapable of responding to... okay, something else is showing up here. ... What is that? It's like shaking in fear. I wonder what emotions these creatures are capable of. If it's even right to call them creatures, maybe they're like AI. Like, we don't know what the alien associated with this is. May they please answer? Hello? What's going on? Who's that? Is that a friend or a foe? Sorry about that. They hadn't decided on a place yet, so, You're still connected? Wait, did you actually find something? Looks like it. Looks like I did. Okay, so these bubbles, illustrate a thought form here. Okay, right-click. Gate for you, examine. Gate for you. Oh, so this is the gate that we can pass through. Connector thought form. So it looks like thought forms can be like structural, and they can be personality thought forms. So whatever that was probably like a personality, which I love. Love the idea of that. Okay, unknown internal thought space. Okay, all right, enter. So whatever this thing is kind of friendly to me. Okay, spoiler alert. It is supposed to be friendly. Pretends to be friendly. We don't know how much it's lying, but okay. I'm looking at the logs here, and I have no idea how you got past the authenticator, or why I was talking to you like a person. Okay, so interesting. It is abnormal for them to have personalities like that. I don't think I need to tell you how unusual that is. Yeah, please, we're a Corrucystic master. Something helped me. I saw something. Yeah, I'm seeing both you and the authenticator reacting to it. But not what it like, why wouldn't... Did it already know what the white thought form was? But not what it is. Seriously, look at the log yourself. I don't know what to make of it. Can Corrucyst get malware? So this seems infected for, like, a system. Honestly, it's probably just incoherence. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like it can spread to you. I'm wondering, like, what is typical for this kind of job. I wonder if we'll get to see that later. Because this seems atypical. The important thing is that you're in. I wonder how much risk there is to us as a person. Like, can we die? Can we be harmed in any meaningful way by this? It's interesting. Alright. And if this is really a network connector, and not just some sort of Obesk toaster. So I wonder if Obesks are the species of aliens that make this, that make the Corru. Okay. It's the first time we've ever been able to get into one. Okay, interesting. So we've gotten into other Obesk things, but not a network connector. So I'm just going to shut up and let you do your thing. If you want to talk to me, just speak up. Okay, will do. Whoever you are. Blue man. Okay. Okay. First non-spherical thing. Oh. Hello. It has been so long since the last connection. Please wait while I turn some lights on. Ah ha ha ha. Wow, there is significant damage to this device. I'm locking in the voice. The little blips are informing me about the voice. It is so bad. Ha ha ha. Wow. Oh well. Okay. Hello. Who are you? Fun friend. Okay. Fun friend. Great. Please feed soon. Hi there. I do not think we have met. You do not have a signature either. And the authorization layer has been disassociated. How strange. You're the one who disassociated it. Yes, very strange. You must be an interloper. Cool. Welcome. Okay, I'm an interloper? Response not yet utilized. Oh, okay. What do you mean by interloper? You are an interloper. Something that is unable to connect to Corru. I mean, seems like I'm connecting to it pretty well. Just not connecting to it the way they would be. I'm using some sort of mind spike interface. And unauthorized to connect to any device. Yet connected anyway. So cool. Are you gonna kick me out? No, I do not care. I do not care what you are. Because I am dying. Ah ha ha ha. Same. Okay. And the rest of the Corrucyst is losing sanity due to membrane cohesion failure. Okay, as ostensibly as a result of this malnutrition, the thought forms inside this Corrucyst are going insane. Which I love the concept of, that this kind of starving Corrucyst. This Corrucyst needs fuel if my existence is to continue. So they care about prolonging their own life, which is fascinating. It has been so long since the previous connection that you could be the last. I need your help. You need to bring us fuel. I love the symbiotic nature of them and the other Corrucysts, almost like they're a family, like the rest of the sphere. And I wonder if we're just connecting to something, like if he's really somewhere else, and we're just accessing him, or if he's literally in the sphere. Like, is it his body? I don't know. Alright, what's fuel? What is your fuel? I would do my best to help you. Your lack of knowledge is so unfortunate. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're telling me, buddy. You're telling me. Okay. I'm detecting an adjacent pillar. Yeah, I have a pillar. You need to feed it essential metals. What's an essential metal? Please locate the nearest source of copper. I've never heard that term, essential metal. It will take care of the rest. How the hell is copper fuel for this thing? Okay, so this is unusual. Whatever sort of tier of Corrucyst we've stumbled upon is a new tier. And it just like sucks in the metals, I guess, and uses it to fuel itself. That makes sense. Whatever, I'll let the big guy know we need some copper. Okay, so he's on it. I have someone fetching copper now. Thank you. No worries, fun friend. He's so cheery, I will permit your continued access. Okay, why copper though? Why copper? Why copper specifically? It is likely that this cyst is still on Earth. Okay, so it is aware of Earth. So maybe some sort of trade or war happened between the Obesk and us. I assume it's called the Obesk. And I assume we're a human. The Bright Cousins have an abundance of copper. I wonder if... Okay. Does the Bright Cousin... Does that mean us? Are we the Bright Cousins? The humans? Therefore, it should be the easiest metal, essential metal to obtain. I wonder if the Bright Cousins means Earth or means humans. But any will do, really. What is an essential metal? What do you mean by essential metal? Oh, so strange. Such a strange thing to ask. Well, I'm not an Obesk. How much of an interloper are you? I don't know, man. I thought you were maybe a damaged golem. What's a golem? Partial translation. Implied closest cultural relevant. Okay. Well, I mean, we're flesh and blood, I think. so not a golem. But to have such little knowledge, oh well, I do not actually care. I'm currently very occupied keeping various components from losing sanity. So FunFriend might be a manager, of other components, and maybe like a greeting software, like a user assistance software, kind of like Clippy. Is this Alien Clippy? Hi, Alien Clippy. So I do not want to spend time going over Corrucystic basics. Okay, I'm a Corrucystic master, so there is a knowledge within this system that will inform you. Just look around. Okay, but you're not going to tell me. All right, what's your purpose? What is the purpose of this Corrucyst? This is the personal Corrucyst of Ezeksteje Corrucyst. Okay, what's code mean? Cast. Okay, so their cast is Joxy, or maybe their cast is Ezeksteje. Akizatesh. Okay, we'll say Akizatesh. I love the names. Functionalities include network connection, memory storage, and some other stuff. Okay, so this is basically this guy's personal computer, which is interesting. However, network connection is currently disabled due to malnutrition. Okay, so we could be connected to other spheres in the network, maybe, or other cores in the network. And I sense that memory integrity is very low, so they will probably have mostly deteriorated into total incomprehensibility. I wonder if we could store it or if it's gone for good. Therefore, the approximate purpose of this system right now is to avoid starving to death. Okay. I like you, fun friend. Okay, I hope you don't starve to death. Okay, signature. What is a signature? It is a neurological data that proves you are who you say you are. Okay. I wonder if it can access our neurological data. Maybe because we don't have an alien mind, it can't verify us because it's used to talking with Obesks and not with humans. I can tell you are not connected through an organic connector or physic equivalent. Nope. Mind spike, baby. Because you do not have a signature. Yeah, we're using a machine, which is interesting. So are we like... Is it going to sick its immune system on us? Okay. This will make it very difficult for you to engage with certain components. Perhaps I can help you generate one in the future. Okay, interesting. Yes, once you supply that copper. Okay. But there is much to do before the cyst is healthy again, interloper. Okay, alright, thanks. Appreciate you, fun friend. Okay, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Let's talk to our blue guy again. Where's the blue man? Blue man. What's up, buddy? About the hub. I have a question about this thought space. Yeah, I can think of a few myself, too. Yeah. How does he know? Okay, about fun friend. About this fun friend thing. Demeanor. It's awfully friendly despite knowing what we are, that we're an intruder. Yeah, it seemed weirdly friendly to me too. Okay, is this guy also, or is he just commenting on how it seemed to talk to him too? That could just be how it was resigned, like a little assistant dude. Yeah, it's Clippy! It's Alien Clippy! Or maybe it didn't even kick us out because the authentication layer got dissociated, but it dissociated. Why would it have why would it do that? Either way, if I was starving at the bottom of the ocean, I wouldn't care who came to save me. True. So maybe it won't care until we give it fuel. You know what? Just to be safe, I suggest finding everything we can in here before we help it out properly. Yeah, because it may activate its security the second it gets enough fuel. This would be our only chance. Maybe it really is only letting us through since it's starving. Yeah. Fuel situation. What should we do about the fuel? Well, we should probably hold off on refueling until we find everything we can in here. Seems pretty stable for now, and Obesk tech gets a little wacky when it starves. Oh god, we're starving it on purpose to get information? Is that moral? So I think we could play it in our favor if we run into any other stuff like the authentication layer. That said, when it comes to the actual fueling process, I passed word up to get us a bunch of cheap copper tubing ASAP, so we could use that if Fun Friend tells us out. Alright, signature. I don't have a signature. I actually have no idea why I couldn't see your signature. Because I'm pretty sure most mind spikes have one for authentication purposes. Maybe it's starving and its authentication reader is broken. Most likely it was looking for a specific kind, so it's probably pretty easy to tell the connector is inorganic. Okay. Ooh. So Obesks can, like, connect with their fucking tentacles? Okay. That's enough about Fun Friend. Okay, that's all. Anything else? What's our... Well, okay. questions. Who are you? Who are you? Lol. Okay, but really, do you have... That's a valid question, Blue Man. Okay. What's a Corru? Interesting time to ask that. I don't blame you, though. Most people start really asking themselves that once they get a close look, even if they've read all the documentation on it. Beyond the supercell superorganism buzzword soup, what it really is in the big picture is really unknown. Okay, so it's a supercell superorganism. Read pretty much every transcript of every Obesk interview ever, and they don't ever seem to mention its origin, how they got their symbiosis with it. Okay, so Obesk as a species are in symbiotic relations with this metal thing. I assume it's metal. Like, if the larval Obesk really do look almost exactly like us, and they shift into Corrucystic bodies, where does that put us? Interesting. I don't know, you could go crazy thinking about this stuff. Ooh, interesting. Do they, like, upload their minds to the Corru when they die? Okay. I don't know, you could go crazy thinking about this stuff long enough. No time for waxing philosophical right now, yeah. We got a job to do. Okay, I see. Okay. Why do I hear music? You're hearing music? That's wild, but it makes sense. Some of the MindSpec connectors I've worked with say similar stuff when they try to connect with Corrucystic devices. My theory is that it's inherited context from the cyst, vague feelings that can't be translated into words. So, some people hear voices or just kind of know how to feel. Your brain's just reading it in a way that makes sense to you. That's my best idea. Anyway, I'm not hearing anything, I just see the readout on my end. Is it good? It's okay. Alright, what are Corrucysts? It's a pretty general term. Corrucyst and Corrucystic are catch-alls for the most Obesk technology, because their organism tends to ball up and form a hard outer wall like the Corrucyst are connected to. Okay, interesting. Why Corrucystic things are usually spherical, but that's not always the case. Okay, so this may not actually be... It may be organic. Like, not quite metal. Like, how they use a similar purpose to form their bodies the Co-Obesk use. Okay, so... Oh, the Co is a cast. Okay, not a cast indicator. Okay. If you mean what spherical Corrucysts are, they tend to be storage or computational devices. Okay. All right. What's that smiling face I keep seeing? I'm not seeing anything in the logs here, unless you mean the little assistant dude in the hub. I think it was what helped me in. Oh, so that might not be Fun Friend. Oh, so it looks like a smiling face to you? Maybe malware theory has some weight after all. In short, I still have no idea what that rogue friend of ours is. Alright. So, why did you call me? What? Are you unhappy that you get to be the first person ever to connect to a personal Corrucyst? Just kidding. A lot of our MindSpec contractors have been out of service recently due to that big disaster update. Interesting. I guess a lot of people quit. A lot of, like, freelance hackers maybe quit. I don't know. God, I can't even imagine what MindSci was thinking, Lamau. Traffic's been so bad. Okay. You're the only psycho I know who never updates stuff. So I figured you'd still be up for it. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder what the update did. Well, why it was such a disaster? If it hurt people or what? I don't know, man. Okay. Why can I connect to this? What's going on? You thought I was a professional, but I'm not. I'm confused. Okay, why am I able to connect to this so seamlessly? Well, in case you forgot, you definitely installed that FBX patch I gave you. MindSpec usually can't just do this. Apparently, Corrucyst gave off and received almost identical signals to Nervous Slot. Okay, or Nervo Slots, whatever a Nervo Slot is. It's pretty incredible coincidence, honestly, a miracle that it works at all. Sci-fi boogly gog. Okay, the science of it all goes over my head. You'd have to ask someone in the dev department. Okay, I wonder if... Okay, who are we? Like, who are we? Who am I? Who's us extension? She's probably one of the better documented early Obesk contacts. Okay, with humanity. The way the story goes is she led a team investigating the thing that led the Obesk here. She kept doing these interviews where she talked at length about it. They named it The Call. Called the Obesk to Earth. Okay. And then they all went missing a few years after the first contact. The Call or the Obesk? Spooky shit. The team, as it says, is Akazatej's team. Akazatesh's team. Insane that this Corrucyst managed to survive that long. Yeah. Okay, interesting. We still don't know how long this has been. Okay. What is Corrucyst fuel? In interviews, they always just said it's something they... Oh. Most theories say that it's some kind of metallic-based fungus that the Corru can consume. Going off what Funfred said, it seems like they can use a bunch of different metals to create it. Okay, interesting. I guess it makes sense that they use metal to grow it, but I have no idea how that could work. Okay, maybe it's some, like, sort of seed crystal and it crystals out. And they can... Why is that worrying? Okay, why can I understand these thoughts? Well, you're dealing with raw thought. The Corrucyst isn't literally thinking the words you're receiving from it. Your brain is interpreting the concepts it's outputting in a way that you can understand. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's all. That's it. Let's do it. What's our next move? What are you asking me for? You connected to your thing, dude. Okay. Don't forget, thought forms might extend past your field of perception. Think of it like scrolling. Okay. Got it. So we gotta scroll back. Okay, what's our next move? Oh, okay. Back to it. Okay, fun friend. Is there anything else? Okay, what's up, fun friend? Can we do anything more with you? Examine. Responsive thought form, explosive purpose, system management. A system. Okay, it is Clippy. Hello, alien Clippy. Okay, great. Hello, interloper. I need to go. Okay, I'll be here. Okay, what else is there? Okay, if it's scroll, can I scroll? Oh, I can scroll down. Oh, what the hell are you? This looks like a spider. What do you think about that, fun friend? Gate. There's... Oh, it's a gate. Okay. Connector thought form. Destination, low-dimensional thought space, internal, inherited context. They're dead spires, icons of control. What the fuck are you talking about? This is not a computer chip if you're talking about dead spires, icons of control. Unless Akazateja was a melodramatic bitch. I should be nicer. I should be nicer. You don't know anything about her. She's one melodramatic. Oh my god, you are melodramatic. This is the equivalent of like an edgy 14-year-old's page. Ugh, I'm edgy. Akazateja. Okay, incomplete thought form. I wonder if this is the Obesk language. These grand icons of their control, though they are not ours, I feel a sense of pride. How proud our cousins have conquered their surface. Oh, they're talking about humanity. Maybe this is opinionative thought form. Okay, so... Okay. So, Aki, we'll call her Aki, the owner. So Aki just saw all the buildings and she was like, damn, I should write some edgy poetry about this. Oh. Glimmering spires mark their cities. All formed of dead metal and glass. Okay, so they think their metal is dead. Maybe when it's in the ground, it's still living. So tall, taller than the tallest Velik. What's a Velik? But they stand quietly. One day they will breathe, and our lost cousins will share in our knowledge. Okay. So there's some life to metal that we just don't know about, I guess, as humans. Can we go below this? No. Well, we can, but... the hell? Oh! You're staring at me. They watch. Okay. Explicit purpose, recollection, spatial thought form, incoherence detected, low separation, ever skeptical. Okay, is it watching me? Hello? What the fuck is going on? Okay, we're in something. Oh my god. Now it's like an adventure. Okay, who are you? Envoy. Examine. Responsive thought form. Explicit purpose, recollection. Okay. Hello? Chat? I stop and the envoy follows. He returns my stare. I appreciate you allowing this, Gordon. I understand there is some lingering fear, especially in these packed areas. Hey, it's no problem, and don't worry, most people will treat you just fine here. If we were in Chicago or New York or something, we'd have you land on the roof, but with how busy the Bureau has been, we have so many Obesk visitors. Your people are practically a part of the city at this point. Okay, so there is high integration between the Obesk and the humans. I wonder if this is like a simulation that she made of humanity, or of her experiences with humanity, like a documentation. Interesting. He produces a metal communicator from a cavity in his skin cloak and peruses its glow. And frankly, it helps with public image. Thinking out and about with the people, it helps to stomp out that damn viral scare. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I did not consider that element. Let's turn up my music here. I agree. Okay, is that me? You know what? Speaking of public image, he returns the communicator to its cavity. There's this little place up ahead. Cafe. Why don't we stop there before heading in? Okay, who's this? Keep going straight. Past the burrow. Or is this us? Speed Cafe, talk to people. Do you not mind if I interact with your streetwalkers? Not at all. As long as I'm around, it's fine. Like I said, this is probably the most. Is this us? Is this like purple eye thing? Is that us? Like I said, it's probably the most Obesk friendly city in the States. So we're like role playing as an Obesk? I don't know. Or are we an Obesk? I don't actually know if we're human. The blue guy was talking to us like we were human. At worst, you'll get a couple glares. There are probably still a few viral terrorists out there. I see. And we seem so innocent. It's kind of sad. Cafe. Where is the cafe? It's real close by. Just keep walking down the street. Look for the bright yellow door. Okay. I guess that's kind of memory corruption that Fun Friend was talking about. Alright. Keep moving, I guess. Okay, he's walking with us. Yeah, all these doors seem to have this kind of like thing going on. Okay. Hello, who are you? Alright. Cloaked Streetwalker. Observe. I stopped near a bureau entrance to examine a bright cousin dressed like the envoy. So yeah, the bright cousins are humans. He speaks into a little boxy communicator held against his face, oblivious. So yeah, I think this is a journal about Aki's first, first experiences on Earth. And it's interesting that they interpret humans this way, just kind of like bodies with floating eyes. I wonder if they look a little bit like that. Didn't go anywhere, so just ended up being like watching a paint dry, just god-awful. Oh, he's talking into a phone, that's what the boxy communicator is. So I ended up having to get even more coffee, otherwise I would have dozed off. It always looks very silly when they communicate through those. How did my words turn to lightning? The envoy leads forward to see why I've stopped, following my gaze. He speaks slowly as to not earn the attention of the cloaked streetwalker. What is it? You know Oliver? No, I'm just fascinated by your communicators. He speaks so loudly, so constantly. Would be certain death in my previous occupation. I wonder what Aki's previous occupation was on the Obesk planet. You worked on the surface, right? Oh, interesting. So there's like a surface, and then there's a lower area, or maybe a higher area even. Yes, intermittently, before the rise of the cloaked streetwalker collapses his communicator. Oh, so we're talking flip phone, okay. And looks around, quickly spotting us. He smiles widely and signals to come closer. Hey, Gordon, who's this? So maybe he works for the bureau. Let me guess, exchange initiative? Actually, Oliver, this is Akis. Are we gonna have to read Alien Insert this whole game? This is Akizatesh. Signal initiative. No shit, I didn't know you got assigned into that. Nice to meet you, Akizatesh. I dipped my head. Receptors cooled back perceptibly. Okay, she's got receptors going on. Okay, weird. Meow, meow, meow. She sounds like a cat. Maybe it's like receptors. She curls it back. I extend the same to you, Oliver, my friend. You may call me Akizette. I'll call you Aki. Sure thing, Akizette. And hey, I'd love to chat, but I'm on booth duty in like 10. No worries, Oliver. We got business too. See you around. Right, farewell. Okay, time to go into this thing, huh? Or what's this way? Ooh. Go to a cafe. Okay, let's go to the bureau first. Ostensibly this is the bureau. Okay. Ooh. Wait, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to go envoy, examine. What are we supposed to do? I forgot what we were supposed to do. Okay, right click. The room high up. Examine. Experiential thought form. Yeah, it is experiential, so it's kind of like I guess she just recorded her experiences, and maybe this is like their equivalent of a video. Enter. Oh, fuck. Well, isn't that peculiar? Elevator isn't working. I guess we can never talk. No talking. Sorry. Leave office. Okay, whoever that smile fucker was. They, okay. Well, I think whatever this is has been interrupted by the smile. What do they not want us to know? I think the smile might have some sort of agenda. That's weird. I'm the only person allowed to have an agenda here. Okay. I'm the interloper. I interlope. Okay. Ooh, I love the cars. Why do they got swirly dudes on them? Maybe that's what the Obesk technology looks like. Coffee here. See how everything's like mirrored? That's interesting. Like the street is mirrored too on itself. I love the idea of alien interpretations of humanity. Okay. Barista. Hey, barista. What's up? Can I have some... Oh, cashier? No, that's a barista, baby. Say hello. The attendant is paralyzed by my appearance. I sense the glow of recording communicators in my peripheral vision. Oh, people are filming me because I'm a Obesk. Hello? Good morning. I'll get an espresso macchiato. What do you want, Akazet? Akazet? That Akazet? So we're famous. Wow, it's so cool to meet you. Do you eat food? I don't know, dude. Do we? Oh, of course she does. Why don't you take a look at the menu, Akazet? Do we eat food? I don't actually know. Okay, hold on, menu. Here we go, menu. I am normal. I am human. I eat food. Okay, examine. Responsive thought form, purpose, recollect. Yeah. Okay. Read that. This is their menu? Incredible. It is almost completely illegible. I see orange, perhaps a citric drink. Their bright cousins are so replete with citric acids that they produce littered drinks with them. Is this not paradise? I struck my mouth to construct taste bud equivalences. It has been so long. Okay, fantastic. Oh, I love the childlike wonder of Aki here. Okay, act. Menu. Where is the menu? It's behind me. Oh, alright. Can you read? Yeah. For sure. I'm like the diplomat, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to persist on me. I can, do not worry. Okay, cool. Cashier, let's punch her in the... No. Or orange coffee. Oh, yeah. I will have the orange. Oh, yeah, okay. Espresso macchiato and orange coffee. That'll... I got you covered, Akazet. They exchange payment. I wonder... Like... Why was that censored? Maybe it was a memory corruption? But why are they coming up so infrequently? Just to wait a minute, I'll have those ready. I wish I could pry these machines open and watch them work. Okay. Oh, it's going so fast. Their manipulation of lightning is truly remarkable. As the moments pass and the attendant returns with flimsy organic cups. Hey, thanks, you have a good day. Thanks, you too. I sipped the opening of the cup today. It's exotic, unexpected, truly terrible. I smile at the attendant. The citrus saves it, but I would prefer a simple cup of their orange juice. Pretty good, right? Able to. Great, let's head on to the office. I heard you have some news about the call. Oh, yes, but let's talk of it in private. Okay, cool. Orange coffee. I mean, orange coffee is... I wouldn't like orange coffee either. I would not like orange coffee either, so... Okay, talk of it in private. Oh, I don't think we can, though. I don't think we can talk of it in private. It's interesting. It's like a game that's like... that's been corrupted by this smile fucker. Hold on. Okay, interesting. And now we can't, right? Okay. Examine. Experiential thought form, incoherence, yeah. Conflicting memory sources. It could be that we've been in here multiple times, so it doesn't know which video to play, basically. That'd be interesting. Okay. Attention, thought form activity dated. Okay. Yeah. Elevator isn't working. I guess we can never talk. Never talks. No talking. sorry. Leave off, please. Okay. Huh. Okay, I guess we gotta leave then. Okay, there's city. So why is this thing keeping us from reading this stuff? Okay, the grand icons of their control. It's interesting that they seem to not have electricity the way that we do. Okay. Glimmering spires mark their cities, yeah. Dead metal and glass. Dead metal. Ooh, we have another one. Good boy. So this may be the experience on their spaceships? Maybe. Okay, what type of thought form is it? Connector, destination, low dimensional thought space, internal. The domain of the dead. Why? Why? There's so many. There's so many. I don't know when we're gonna stop with the first episode. I don't think this is something with like, you know, tangible starts and ends anywhere. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Alright, what are you? Gate their waters. Gate their city. Okay, we just came from the city. What's in the waters? Connect your thought form. Destination, low dimensional thought space. Their vast inner void are stilted shore. The end. The end. What's this thing? Dull vessel. Act. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so must be what Obesk stuff it looks like. This is an Obesk spaceship. It's kind of sad that they refer to themselves as dull and we're bright. Like that sucks. Have a little confidence in yourself, Obesk people. You know, there's nothing wrong with being Obesk. Okay. Alright. Pilot cyst. Interesting. Okay. Act greet. Hello, thugger. Okay. Okay. I need to do a better glitch noise. What the fuck? This looks like some kind of format error. I think this one might be busted. Could be encoded? I'll just make a note of this for now. Let's come back later. Yeah. Damn. Okay, what about these? These are the dendritic cysts. I wonder what purpose they serve. Oh, maybe they're containers. Unresponsive, processed metals, easily accessible. That container looks familiar. That container looks like the dendritic cyst. Maybe the dendritic cysts have metals in them. Glazica. Great. A Glazica. My Glazica. What's a Glazica? Okay. No inherited contents. Hello! Hasextasia! Akizatesh! Aki! It is so exciting to see you again! Your surface walking grows longer each time. Oh yes, I've been indulging the cousin's method of transport. Work continues well ahead of the initiative's projections. Okay. Status. What is the status of our vessel? Consumption is paused for all activities except maintenance. Our pilot has left us in a stable orbit. Fuel reserves are acceptable. I see, thank you, my Glazica. Okay. Maybe Glazica is like a... It could be like a name, obviously. It could be a name. It could be a title. Maybe like a captain or something. Or envoy. It could also be like... I don't know. My Glazica. It could be like a pet name. Like my little baby. Thank you, my baby. Okay, what have you been doing? What have you been doing in my absence? I think we're like the headmistress to her, like, servant. Mostly maintenance. However, the pilot cyst refuses to sleep, so I've been staying awake. To pass the time, we've been playing little games with the container while you were gone. It's so fucking sad. The idea that, like, technology has to keep itself entertained. Isn't that fundamentally a little sad? Really? Did you make something yourselves? No, it is only a game of Parasite. As you can see, I'm currently winning. Okay. Well done, we should play soon. Okay. I don't know why this is giving me like a Toy Story vibe. Like with the living technology. Okay. Go to the void. Okay, so let's go to the waters. They're waters. Oh, I was right. They are on a boat. Stilted shore. Their vessel? Okay. Unresponsive thought form, explicit purpose, recollection symbols, symbolic. They're staged for the three-eyed performance. Time period, patrols around the eye of vessel, religious implication. Okay, you're going way beyond what I know about. Okay, three-eyed performance. Maybe it could be time period, patrols around the eye of Velzi, religious implication. Could be something about the suns. Three-eyed performance. Okay. We only have one sun. Maybe they had three suns. Alright. Enter. I mean, I'm just thinking like sun, moon, maybe eyes. What's going on? Okay. Gate their waters. Okay. Act. Enter. Oh, okay. Okay. Vessel. Alright. Enter. So now we're in the vessel. Okay, can I scroll? There we go. Hey, man, I love the integration of what the inside of the ship looks like. Oh, here we go. It's like the funny little room. I hope she didn't fucking die. Because we know that the ship went down. So we're seeing what Aki was seeing. Hello? What? What is this? Okay. The Okay. You're a scary looking interviewer. The interviewer steps aside and sits across from me. All this study, and I can barely tell them apart. Have I met this one? What was her name? Man, that's rude to say. Maybe, can we read thoughts? Oh, we're thinking about us. Okay, she can't tell humans apart. Sorry for the wait. We had to swap out storage on the camera after the last one. You know my cameras, right? They are your little lightning boxes from memories, yes? Basically. Haha, you can call them that. You don't mind if we record this, do you? Do I mind? What does that mean? Estimation, will you hold conflict? Okay, interesting. So, the fun friend is in her head, too. I wonder if she has a connection to her thing at all times. Or maybe this is just replaying the memory back for us. Oh no, I'm doing the same. Okay. The interviewer erects a tri-like device formed of dead metal and glass. Okay. It stares at me with its funny little eyeball. So, to get us started off here. About you. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, your history? Of course, my friend. I am Akizatet. I will... God! Okay. I'm Akizatesh Go. I'm Akizatesh Quo Joksi. But you may call me Akizat. In my time back home, before I emerged from my larval form, okay, I was a surface runner, so she looked like us. She's no longer, she's in a co-cast, right? I met with many other cave cities. What the hell is a cave city? During our Corrucystic revolution. Okay, maybe that's when they adopted Corrucystic bodies. Okay. It started from my region, and so I, among other volunteers, carried our findings to our distant kin. That's us, right? Oh, so maybe they're even related to humans. That's probably why they don't look so different, because they are, you know, branched off from the evolutionary tree. Interesting. That is why I was selected to meet with you, like most of the others. It was a more diplomatic role. It was a diplomatic role. Of course, I eventually was fatally wounded. Oh, fuck. Fatally? Are you okay? Wounded on the surface. It was very dangerous, you see. And so followed my emergence. I can speak for winks on what followed. Okay, that's a time period. Numerous within gazes. Wow. But you see, that and my growing interest in the call was why I was chosen for this. Okay. So I wonder if they have, like, something floating up here. Just like our floating eyes. Like, because it thinks of us like floating eyes. Does that suffice? And I wonder if it's made of, like, Corru, or what. Alright, Brett Cousin? So what does Brett Cousin mean? Some of your people have been calling us that. Is it a nickname? Nickname. Estimation, short name, or endearing made-up name. Yes, you could call it this. You know, fun friends, so helpful. You see, our larval lives are lived in bodies just like yours. I wonder if a human could be uploaded to this Quo stage. Almost exactly like yours. The similarities are baffling. Well, yeah, because we're basically the same species. Or a similar species. We've heard that sentiment a few times. Your larval forms, they're bipedal too. Yes, but so much more than that is the same. I truly cannot understate this. We have your faces, your arms, your legs. Only our faces do not move as much. It is as if Obesk are mirrored here on this bright world, only missing our receptors and certain armors upon our skin. And so you are our cousins, our bright cousins. We are undoubtedly of the same family. Okay. So yeah, they probably are on the same evolutionary tree. I love sci-fi. This is lovely. Why or how is beyond our understanding for now. Okay, yeah. Either a human traveler went to their planet, or an Obesk traveler came to our planet. Or, you know, distant evolutionary cousins. In that case, probably they coming to us. But I believe the similarity and the call coming from your world is no coincidence. Or maybe we just came from similar roots. I see. I don't think we've had it explained that way before. Given how the way your people speak, the general consensus was that it was some sort of metaphor. Sorry, metaphor meaning I know metaphors, my friend. Of course I know metaphors. Oh, good. Okay. Well, why Earth? Can you tell me why the Obesk have come to Earth? Have you not already learned this from the prior envoys? Oh, it's just the script. We're asking all your people this. It's not just about the exact reason. We really want to understand what you think. I see. We have sought life for so long. I recall talks of the search even in my youth. Okay, so they're kind of similar to humans in the fact that they're curious to see what's out there. And we've had the means to reach out other planets for just as long. But it is a prohibitive method. We cannot simply visit every planet we like. We need a clear sign, and your planet gave it to us. And that would be the call, right? Yes, yes, yes! So you already have learned of it. I wonder what it is. We had a really very long chat about it with one of your engineers earlier today. Kavik. Sorry, what was that? Oh, Kavik, yes. Yes, that's the one. He's very friendly. I hope the humans are on the up and up here. It seemed very like humans to betray them at a certain point. And distinctly unqualified to speak of the call under these circumstances. Kavik, you can't be doing that. I cannot imagine what fantasies he spouted to our cousins. Come on, Kavik. I'm going to give you a Corru beatdown. What are your thoughts about the call? Basics aside. Yes, it is a bizarre paradox. So bizarre that it's the reason I now sit with you, my bride cousin. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something we did, on purpose at least. So we didn't even know of them for this. If not for the call, we may never have found your home. But the call could not have happened without us being in your home already. Okay. Maybe it was like some sort of Corru transmission? So they had to have Corrucystic technology to even transmit it in the first place? Well, not one of our theories is held up against scrutiny. Not one. Kavik certainly had plenty of theories. Well, Kavik's a squirrely little nematode. I suppressed laughter through direct internal controls. It would be unseemly to paint him in a negative light upon my first contact. My homies fucking hate Kavik. Fuck you, Kavik. Fucking. Alright, Kavik is brilliant. Is he? Is he? But until we have evidence, they are simply theories. Alright. Finding the source will be the only way to truly understand what's happening. I'm getting some Outer Wilds vibes from this, with like the call that the aliens got to this universe. Alright. What's Corru? It's your technology, Corru. We're still gathering information. What information we can. I know you're not exactly an engineer, so no need to go too in-depth, but can you give me a few basic explanations? As in how you build it and use it? We've got a lot of answers here, so we're just trying to reach a consensus. What an awful question to ask me. I cannot contain my confusion. My receptors curl out of a sort of unease. But I must not blame this bright cousin. She cannot understand. Sorry, did I say something wrong? What? Could they have deciphered our receptor movements already? Ah, no. Your question, it is wrong. We do not build it, it is grown and taught. Oh, interesting. But our analysis, sorry, to interrupt. Our analysis say it's entirely metal, non-organic. Your people are so fond of metaphors from what's been recorded anyway that I just want to clarify. Is Corru alive, as in a living species, like you or me? You mentioned this, Kavik mentioned this. Although Kavik's way of speaking especially made it seem like it was just a language barrier or metaphor. You really grow it from something and teach it, like teaching a child. This is some sort of symbiosis. I'm quiet for longer than I should be, I think. How could I possibly explain? Yes, no, I see you recognize my confusion, but make no effort to alleviate it. Fine. It is alive. It has grown. It is symbiosis. I must be straightforward with you, my friend. I cannot explain it in your language effectively, and I do not have the expertise of an engineer. You will receive no fruitful answers from me, but I can say that it is not like teaching a child. The spheres it forms soften their walls for our receptors and receive of our thought. Okay. That is how Corru is operated, and how our engineers do their teaching. I see. I see your face contorted into a smile, but it's different. What's behind your smile, fucking... I don't know what you are. Woman. Sorry for pressing on that question. We've been asking everyone. Even getting the thoughts of non-engineers is valuable. It helps us get a better picture of your society, your whole caste system. Okay, that's interesting. So I wonder if she ascended to the co-caste? Like, it seems like after the larval stage. Okay. And now, why should people wait 7 years to open communications? Assumedly after the call. No, 7 years is roughly equivalent to 3 eyes. Okay, interesting. Time period, patrols around the Eye of Velzy. Religious implication. Okay. So, like... Okay. So, an eye is a little over 2 years? Okay. That is a choice made by the initiative leaders. I believe the intent was to focus all efforts on researching the call first. Yeah, like 2.3. But with how quickly our spy was noticed, we had to shift focus to deciphering your languages and cultures to open contact. Yeah, makes sense. The interviewer's facial muscles can contort in familiar ways. Could be humor, could be disgust, could be fear. Let's see. What is it? But with how quickly our spy was noticed, we had to shift focus to deciphering. Maybe it's disbelief? Should I contort mine in the same way? The physical language of our bright cousins is incomprehensible. Yeah, you can't even see their faces. So in 7 years, your people grew to understand all of our cultures and languages? Yeah, it's probably disbelief. Disbelief, surprise, admiration. That is a really, really, really quick... I mean, obviously, their understanding isn't perfect, you know? They understand what... They love oranges, though. They love oranges. Alright, I laugh. My voice is so loud in this small room. The cousins mimics my laughter. Maybe she understands. It is an ongoing work. Your species has walked so many diverging paths, but we learned enough to speak with you. Alright. Think the call. What will you tell us about the call? We know the basics from our chat with Kavik, and a few of your theories. But, in your own words, what do you know? This pattern they're questioning is so strange. We already know this, but we must ask you anyway. Interesting. What kind of profile are they trying to form on the Obesk? Like, what is the purpose? Maybe this is like some sort of scientific institute, and this is just for posterity? Like, that's a kind of a shitty way to treat an envoy, I guess, you know? Well, how many of their years is 13 eyes? Should be like roughly 29 years? Yeah. Boom, I'm quick with it. 30 of your years ago, the wailing across our dull communications began. Okay. So we were... Interesting. So we were in orbit over this thing 7 years ago. Okay. Much of that time was spent simply locating its origin, and while I was not yet involved, I know that it was excessively costly. So many gates created, so many blemishes outside the air's border. So many time passed that the call grew weak, an echo of what it used to be, while all our efforts ate away our resources. Our consuls began to demand that efforts be slowed. And then your home was found, 7 years ago. And even though we are here now, the source seems no closer. Interesting, so maybe it's not even coming from Earth. The cousin glances at her memory box. Did I say too much? Grace contorts again, the same way. What do you mean by it seems no closer? You said it's here, right? You located the source. Ah, no. Double signals are directional, maybe. Succession, fuzzy is a suitable descriptor. Comparable to fuzzy within ranges. Many places at once, you see. That is how we heard it from all the way from our home. I mean, it could be directional. It could also be like across dimensions, even. We know it is here. We know it is likely in your southern hemisphere, but little else. Okay. It is growing quiet. I know we will need your help. Grace contorts again in a new way, I know that. It is smiling. Delightful. I shift mine similarly. Frankly, I don't think that'll be a problem. The people have been so cooperative and friendly that, well, call it optimistic, but our worlds working together could be the start of something incredible. So, apparently, some terrorists think that the Obesk contains some sort of virus. Or viral terror, I don't know. But, I'm a little bit worried that Aki died in a terrorist attack. And we found this Corrucyst, and we're kind of piecing together what happened. We share this feeling, my bright cousin. So this kind of takes on kind of a sad undertone for me. Alright, what will you do? So now that you're here, and we've opened communications. What will you do? Ah, we have several initiatives. They broadly concern sharing information, exchanging of resources, and of course locating the call, which I'm a part of. I'm excited for what our peoples will do for one another. This is like the scene in the war movie where everybody's like jolly and happy before somebody gets fucking gunned down. Okay. But I also cannot rest until I have my answers, you see. Well, you'll find one, we'll find we're alike in that way. Every human loves a good mystery. Oh yes, we have noticed. Your many attempts to investigate our spy were very entertaining. Okay, so they're probably way more advanced than us. I mean, we probably could have gathered that by the fact that they have, you know, figured out how to speak with us in 7 years. So many of us wanted to say hello to your creations, but we were not prepared. Interesting. Well, that's the script. We are done? Yep, that's all for now. We'll be in touch, Exet. Thanks so much for coming to meet us. Of course, this is only the beginning, my friend. Alright, memory stream terminated. Yeah, this is a memory. Okay, interesting. You know, kind of a long shot, but we could probably get a little extra here. If you keep the render running past the end of the stream, maybe we could talk to Akazet. Or at least this version of Akazet. Wait, what? So, did they have her personality served? Stored? Okay. Continue rendering. Oh, that's her. That's all for now? I feel so weird suddenly. Oh, okay, now we're seeing Akazet. Interesting. So now these are like AI imitations of... It's kind of like when an AI like continues an image. What is this where... What the fuck is that? That's not what Akazet looked like. Ah. A rabid feeling of hunger overtakes me. I am dying. Okay. This is the thought form. But I'm awoken. I'm an echo. I feel your eyes. You are looking at me. Okay. So this eye thing is probably like Akazet's persona or something? And you are not me. I know you are not me. In my thoughts? How dare you? Oh god. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I suppose it was only a matter of time. I recorded for a reason. Are you a child of mine? Perhaps a student? Has my name grown renowned back home? Okay, so this is like a digital copy of Akazet. Okay. That can record its memories. Child, student? What are you talking about? Who? What are you talking to? Why isn't your mouth moving? I need to go. I need to get out of here. You cannot. There's nowhere to go. This is all there is for us. Everything that I can see, yeah. Sit or you will destroy this. This oblivious thought form will poison the space. Okay, it's interesting that she has full capacity to understand what's happening here. Please wait a moment, Observer. Observer? Corru Observer? I must call him. What do you mean? Listen to me. What is your name? Where are you from? What language are we speaking right now? Do you know these things? You do not, do you? You are a dream. A memory. I feel as though it is starting to understand. What appeared to me is not lucid. Oh. It can hear this, and so Thoughtform rejects my explanation. It stands and runs from the door, which does not exist. The room's integrity is shattered. Oh shit. What's happening? The walls of her Thoughtform crumble under our lucidity, and she is gone. Do not weep for it, Observer. It will grow back. But I'm still here, in this small room. Me too. Oh. I grow anxious, yes, because you can feel my thoughts. It is not a pleasant feeling. I will speak instead. This is not what Akazet looked like. How does the blue guy know what Akazet looked like? I mean, maybe they know what post-larval Corru looked like, or post-larval Obesk looked like. Alright, this is better. Who are you? I'm an interloper. I'm fucking badass is what I am. I'm an interloper. Fascinating. So interlopers are no longer just a theory. Oh yes, I see. This is not a copy, is it? You are an interloper and you have accessed my personal device. This does not bode well for me, does it? Am I dead? I know I said I'd keep quiet while you do your thing, but I'm seeing some really weird activity. Like panic, maybe. Are you changing shit right now? Oh, you fucker. You fucker! Not the smile! Oh God. A strange dread grips me. Is that you? Do you seek to end the recollection? No, I see you. I do not see it, but I can feel its claws biting into me. What is happening? Tell them about the meteorite. What? An echo of an echo? So is that an echo of her? No, I'm simply beyond incoherence. This is sabotage. This is not real. The claw pierces the membrane at the edges of my thought form. I feel something torn from me. Okay, maybe the smile is the antagonist. Interloper, this is wrong. This is sabotage. You are not doing this, are you? Oh, fuck. You need to go. Oh my god. Okay. Did we let it in somehow? Is it like us on us like a parasite? Attention, dot form modified, resources removed. Error memory and coherence at maximum, unable to render. Okay. So that definitely wasn't you. Yeah. That's what let you in, right? Maybe we let it in some way. Like, what capacity does it not have that we do? I don't know what that could be. Or maybe it's just maybe it's cultivating what we can see because it wants something from us. But it can definitely change things because it actually just destroyed this section. Fuck. Like, it's completely gone. Same as the authentication layer. So it killed it. We may be on a clock here. I don't get it. Why would it let you in just to end up deleting stuff after? I think it has an agenda. I don't know what that agenda is. And recollection. Okay. I think this may be the end of the first episode. I may have to edit this section together. Okay. Yeah, so this is Akazatesh's memory of being in... Whoa, this is interesting. So we had one of our first real contacts with the smile thing. We met Akazatesh briefly as it was, or a copy of Akazatesh. Aki. But yeah, this is fascinating. I'm very, very interested in this. This is our first episode of Corru Observer. Thank you all so much for joining me. And yeah, this has been a blast. I'm excited to play more. Let me know if you guys like this, if you'd like to see more like it, me play more games. But yeah, thank you all so much. This has been fascinating. Yeah, difficult to stay awake, but please try. And catch you all later. See you out there somewhere. All right, bye everybody. See ya. Bye.